Good morning, YouTube. Okay, so I want to do a short video today on recovery. So, next big race is going to be Telford 10K, which is 3 days away. So I've woke up. I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired, but not too bad. Got a day off work today. Training sessions left before the race is a 35-minute easy run in zone 1, so that's going to be under 130 beats a minute, and a 25-minute zone 2 run is going to be under 140 beats a minute, with a little bit of strides in there. So today, like I say, I feel slightly tired, not too bad, but I've done an interval session yesterday, 2 times 3K plus 6 times 500 meters. I've got all day off. In my head, I'm thinking, well, I could run the 35-minute easy run today. My body doesn't feel too bad. I've got the rest of the day to rest. And tomorrow I've got work. And then I'm going to be driving to Telford for the race. That's where my mum lives as well. So I'm in two minds, but I think I am still going to take it as a rest day, because the reason being, this rest day, by literally doing nothing, I want to absorb yesterday's training, so that won't physically impact my race on Sunday. It's too short. 3 days before a race, any training is not going to physically affect, in terms of your heart, your lungs, your aerobic system. What it can do, though, like a sharpening session, so you see elites do that all the time, that they have strides the day before their race. What it can do, a thing called the neuromuscular. It basically means your mind to muscle connection. So that's what yesterday's session was about, really, just running close to race pace, but but not for too long, because we don't want to add fatigue. 3 days before the race, we're basically just about trying to freshen up the legs. Going out for 35 minutes easy today, stacking on top of yesterday's session, is just going to further add that little bit of fatigue. So even though from a lifestyle point of view, fitting that run in today is probably far easier than tomorrow, I'm probably going to give it a rest day, and it's sometimes hard as runners, because we want to achieve more. We want to push. Like, we want to. What's the next big goal? Okay, I've got this great time, and to be honest, reflecting back on my races, I've had 3 races this year where I've looked at it and I've been like, I could have performed better, and the reason that I didn't perform better was because I trained too much. And so those 3 races were the Standish Woodland Chase, which was in August in a place called Stroud, Gloucestershire, in the UK. So I actually ran 7 minutes slower in this year than I did the previous year, and I know it was just because I stacked on too much training too close to the race. So that was that. Um, what else was there? I had a half marathon recently, Western half marathon, where I ran 1 hours 21. My PB at the moment is 1 hour 16. So 5 minutes slower. Now, there was a few factors why I ran 5 minutes slower. I was 4 or 5 kilos heavier than what I am now. I did too much training the week before the race, and I set out too quickly as well. My pacing during the race wasn't on point. So what I chose to do after that race is I recognised, I was like, okay, we've made some slight errors here in our training. What we're going to do now, we are going to take this time to properly recover, because when we train, whether it's weights, whether it's running, whatever it is, we're breaking the body down. We break that body down, and then what happens is a thing called supercompensation. And what supercompensation is it's the body saying, fucking hell, that was hard. I don't want this to be as hard next time. What I'm going to do is adapt so that the next time you put that stress in the body, it's not going to be as hard. So by allowing that full time for that super compensation to happen, that recovery, then we go back, we're stronger. That's why, you know, elite runners, elite marathon runners, elite half marathon runners, they'll take 1 to 2 weeks complete like rest, you know. Not even necessarily just for the body, but for the mind as well. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on recovery. What was the other race? There was one other race I said. So yeah, we had the beer race. The beer race. Yeah, I've not mentioned that one. So that yeah, so there was Standish Woodland Chase ran 7 minutes slower than the previous year. Western Half Marathon ran 5 minutes slower than my PB, and the beer race ran 2 minutes slower than the previous year. All on same. Well, Western wasn't on the same course, but the other two were on the same course, same time of year, so similar weather conditions. So it's a fair like for like comparison, and 100% of the reason why I put that regression basically in going backwards from my previous race performances was linking to the topic of this video, not allowing enough recovery, doing too much training before the race, and then not having fresh legs on that race day. And then, as I've said about just before, racing weight's also important, but there's so many other factors that go into it. So yeah, that's where we're at. Three days from race day now. So we're just trying to freshen the body, freshen the mind. We've got target times in place, so I won't go too into them now. We'll see how we go, but the interval session felt hard, probably like 7 out of 10 effort, but controlled. You know, like we controlled the paces. We didn't try to overreach or anything like that. So yeah, so that's the plan for the next couple of days. But yeah, let's. Today is just literally about doing very little, very little. Rest, recover, get some carbs, get some protein into me. Day off, chilling, relaxing the mind, relaxing the body, getting ready to go Sunday. Okay. Cheers, guys. See you soon.